What's up? You are not special. Let me say that again. You are not special. You got nothing coming to you. So many people today think they're the shit. Think they've done all this, they've done all that. Think they can do all this, think they can do all that. When in reality, they ain't shit. They'll never be shit. I like to call it main character syndrome. It's like a trend online to think you're the main character, be the protagonist. And I think, honestly, the self-help and the self-improvement sphere that I guess I fall into is to blame, along with media, everyone thinking they have an arc. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit. And that's just the truth. And I say this to be humble. You should be humble in knowing that you're just a normal, average guy. Maybe you got some muscles. Or probably you have an average physique if you do lift. Whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, again, I know this might be a little counterintuitive. I'm not saying not work hard, not go after your goals. Just be humble. Know that you ain't shit. And in the rare cases that you do become shit, if you really truly have it within you to put in the hours, to put in the work, to actually become somebody, then that's different. But most people aren't. Some people are obsessed and they're addicted, and it probably has to stem from mental issues that just have them work so hard to become somebody or be somebody. But that's like 0.1%. I'm talking about the majority of people. I'm mainly trying to focus on the people that aren't shit, but they think they're the shit. Those are the people who really need to be humbled. Arrogance. Now, I understand to a point being arrogant. You know, people call me arrogant and say I have an ego. I don't know why. I don't think I have one, to be honest. Not to an extent that they say I do. Maybe they see something that I don't, judging myself, so I'm obviously going to be biased. But it's the people that aren't shit, think they're the shit, that are the real problems. They take on this fake it till you make it attitude to try to fix themselves. Make it. If you don't have self-confidence, if you're shy or whatever, you're embarrassed that you haven't achieved the goal that you've set, just go achieve the goal. Do it as a nobody. Do it with your head down. And then after you achieve it, pick your head up. Put your shoulders back. You've earned that. Now, even if you are the shit, I like playing yourself down. I think it's always better to play yourself down. I think it's always better to be the person in the room that listens and doesn't try to speak, isn't talking, isn't trying to prove something. Because that shows self-confidence. That shows you have reassurance in your actions and what you've done and what you can do and your ability to do things, and overall shows if you're a successful person or not. You can walk into any room, be confident, but natural confidence, not fake confidence. It's better to have people point out your great attributes to flatter you than for you to flatter yourself. Because what happens is, if you adopt this main character syndrome ideology, that you're number one, you're the shit, maybe for a little bit you truly believe it because you're winning, but eventually you're going to take an L. So you're going up, you're winning, and you're taking an L, you're going to drop. This drop is going to be the worst drop you've ever felt in your entire life. It's going to be the worst down spiral, downward pit. You're going to dig yourself into a massive pit, and for you to get out of that, it's going to take a lot more work. Then if you were, let's say if you humble yourself, you aren't the shit, you ain't got nothing coming for you. If you want something, you got to go work for it. You're here, right? This is like a medial baseline. Little wins, whatever. Big win, big loss. This space is shorter than the two. I don't know if you understand this analogy, but the real ones will. Okay? And people will respect you more for being humble. Now, don't get me wrong, being an arrogant macho, I don't know how to describe it. Having main character syndrome, it is more short-term benefits than just being humble. Being humble is the long run. That's really my philosophy with life. I think I've said this in another video, but delayed gratification is the best thing for you. If you didn't take away anything from this video, be humble. You aren't shit. You're never gonna be shit. Okay, I don't mean that, but You ain't entitled to nothing. If you want something, you gotta go work for it. And work hard. And God loves you.